Good morning. Today is the 8th of September and here we are back at Barron's Classic Car Auctions at Marchmont in Southampton, part of Manor Park Classics, for our monthly look at the September 2025 sale preview. I do apologise in advance if I get things wrong, if I fall over, if there's wind noise and construction of boats in the background, but afraid it's just the way that it goes on this channel. So first of all, lot number 101, we have a 1933 Austin 10-4. This is offered with no reserve. I'm not very familiar with these. They're a little bit bigger than the 7s. You've got 4 doors. This particular car comes from a deceased estate. It looks actually, to me, in quite nice condition. It's not perfect or anything like that. Mechanically, I wouldn't know. I mean, this isn't the kind of thing I at all really know much about. You've got quite bad brakes and no power steering, and they're not very fast and all kinds of things like that. But some people really like the 30s cars, and well, I'd suggest that would be a good place to start if you are going to be looking at a pre-war car. Now this is more like it, viewers. A 1990 TBR S3. Not necessarily a concours example or anything like that. You can see on this fiberglass it's not the best, but we like this kind of thing, viewers, very much. Got these they're Mark 1 Granada door handles. I mean, of course, the rear lights are off. I think a Mark 4 Escort. Lots of Ford bits in there, Ford engine, of course. Apparently this is a Cosworth powered version. I mean, it's nice. It's not the sort of thing probably I would buy personally. I respect these things. So we've got some crazing going on in the fiberglass. You can just about see that there. But at £6,000 to £8,000 is the estimate on this. I don't think there's a lot of money for something like this, but who knows? You could be buying yourself an interesting lot of trouble. Now, I've actually been sent by one of my friends to look at this. This is a 1953 Austin A30 4-door saloon. Very early, it came out, I think, 52, these things. Was it 51? I can't remember. But this is a V803 cc engine. If we look inside here, it's just nothing really going on. It's just extraordinary. Nothing really at all. Actually, it's not too bad for some of this. This car's got no reserve on it at all. Trafficators. Just close that door a bit later on, viewers. Trafficators. It's a little bit more luxurious than the Standard 8. The Standard 8s of the time, which came out around this time, about 1953, they had no opening boot lid. This at least has one. It might be locked, but we'll see. Oh no, there we go. We have a look inside there. Oh, we've got a spare wheel, everything. There's the fuel filler neck. And the fuel tank is there. Maybe don't crash it or have a rear end impact. That's my advice. Just don't crash it. That's probably the best idea. Always the way in old cars like this. I mean, yeah, the engine's actually seized on this car, which is why I think it's got no reserve on it. It's very, very, very quaint, isn't it? It's very quaint. One BMC was formed in 1952 when Austin and Morris came together. Obviously, these cars then sort of showing the same engines. Very early version of the A series in here, 803 cc's, I think 30 horsepower. It looks okay. It's an old restoration, I think, this. The chrome isn't the best. The interior looks okay. What that'll fetch, I really don't know. I couldn't say. So we're sort of picking our way through them. We're on 106 now. We've had to skip 104 because we can't talk about certain cars on this channel with certain engines, viewers. The 105 of Bentley Turbo R is sold, so we are going to go on to this 1952 Austin A70 Hereford pickup, £12,000 to £14,000. So same era as the A30, much larger car. Sorry, pickup. It's fully restored, really, as well. It looks nice. I mean, again, I wouldn't say this is my kind of thing exactly, viewers. But I don't think I would feel anyway kind of, I don't know, demure driving around in this. It's very, very sort of unsubtle. But that doesn't really matter, does it? It's very 50s looking. It's a very cheerful looking thing. Yeah. I'm sure there's somebody who wants to buy something like this out there. Oh, viewers. Just come along at the time when this gentleman is having a look at this 1988 Sierra RS Cosworth. Look at this. This is absolutely amazing. Wow. Estimate 17 to 19,000 pounds. It says here, highly sought after classic. Yeah, I think so. I think that's an sort of very kind of moderate way of describing this. Goodness gracious me. So actually it's remarkably unmodified looking. There are some modifications to it. Uprated radiator, pretty fuel pump and steering column bush. But it looks actually pretty standard. Still got fabric seats on it, original radio, the code and things. Headlining's been done, electric windows and the trip computer are all working. Look at this. Don't know about the top of the gear lever, that looks different to me, but wow. I know a certain gentleman down in the West Country who will absolutely love something like this. And there's the engine. It does look good. I mean, these have always been quite desirable cars. This is very nice. It's very nice indeed. Something a bit different for sensible second-hand classics money is this 2006 BMW Z4. This is the 3 to SI Sport. Estimate £4,000 to £5,000. What about these wheels? Are these original? Look like they're BMW wheels with Brembo brake calipers. A 6-speed manual convertible offering power and elegance. I mean, it's a Bangle design car, so sometimes some people don't find them particularly elegant. I mean, that's just a personal opinion. But, yeah. I don't know about this plate. Does that plate come with the car? Let's just have a look here. Doesn't say. Interesting. It's quite busy down here today, actually. It's much busier than I normally come here. It's got this 1953 MGYB, estimate £7,500 to £8,500. Now, I don't really know much about something like this series. It's not really exactly my thing. I appreciate the look of it, and that looks like it's got a very nice cream interior. We'll open this door actually here rather than disturb these people. Look at that. Ooh, lovely suicide doors. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not really my kind of thing, but it does look very, very sort of period, doesn't it? Next, we've got a more traditional sort of classic. This is 1960 Morris 1000. And it's got the wipers that meet in the middle, that looks all sort of correct. Got these road-style wheels, and maybe it's got marina brakes on it or something, which would mean they'd stop a bit better. Because the brakes on the Morris Minor, I have driven a couple of them, they're unassisted drums, and it is a bit scary, viewers. Local plate to the area, AA was an old Southampton plate back in the day. Paint is, I don't know really, a bit flat, but it's got no reserve on it. I mean, what exactly do you want for a small amount of money? Paintwork is, yeah, pretty dull. But there we go. Lot number 1112 is this 1935 Rolls-Royce 2025. The estimate on this is £25,000. Just goes to show with a lot of these old cars, rarity and age don't equal value. It's not a lot of money really. It's only a bit more than the Cosworth. So there we go. Okay viewers, I've managed to get in here. Do we have a beige leather interior? Of course we do, viewers. We have the Rolls-Royce of beige leather interiors and an entirely wood dash. I mean, what exactly more do you want in life? Not necessarily my favourite colour for this, but yeah, maybe 30s, I suppose. Probably go to a collector, or I'd think something like this. You wouldn't want to use it every day unless you were quite crazy. But yes, very nice. So we've got two late MGBs in this sale. This one is a 1978. It's had some different things onto it. We've got chrome bumper conversion. These wheels are off something. Interior looks relatively standard. I think the steering wheel's different. I have driven a late MGB like this. I drove it in 2023, I think. It was a 1981 registered car. It would have been made in 1980. Personally, I prefer this car to be standard. That's just my preference. But this has got no reserve on it whatsoever. It's lot number 113. It does look kind of nice and sort of presentable. I don't know about this kind of sort of ride height. I don't know if that's right or not. I'm not sure. But there we go. New engine and clutch fitted in 2021. Okay, so it's had quite a lot of work done. I wonder why it's for no reserve. Interesting, viewers. We shall see what happens. So we've got number 114. This is not an A30, it's an A35. It's a very late one. It's a 59, which is right at the end of production. Campaigned by Tiff Nadell and Rob Huff. We saw this actually, I think, a couple of months ago here. It's very different from the A30. There's a lot more power in here, and it looks a lot like it's going to handle a lot better. Oh, hello. Very famous at Goodwood, I think, to get the cars like this. They sort of compete against Jaguar or something, some of the saloon racing. There's all sorts of things in here. 2024 HRDC Academy Race Passport. Charming bodywork. It's fully race prepared. What it doesn't say is how much power this actually puts out. I'm not really sure about that, but I'm sure you can come and investigate if you want to. So it's not my kind of thing, but it's interesting anyway. Viewers, that's better. A 1995 Jaguar XJ6 Sovereign. Yes, please. Can I open the door or not? Oh no! I've just been denied the pleasure of a beige leather interior in wood. Again, no reserve. I drove one of these actually some time ago, 2021 it was, 4 litre. This one actually doesn't seem too bad. Normally they've rust on these front wings quite badly. This one seems kind of okay. Yeah, it's not bad at all actually. I'm not allowed anything like this, viewers. My lady wife would not be very happy if I bought it, so please one of you buy this, so I don't have to. Lot number 116, 2004 Mercedes SL 500. Yes, please, viewers. Estimate £5,500 to £6,500. Wow, I mean, it's very luxurious. It's very comfortable. The only thing about this is that I know if anything went wrong, it would be catastrophically expensive to fix it. I'm just a little bit concerned about stuff like this. It's very nice, but yeah, it's not quite perhaps for me, but it does have a 5 litre V8 engine. Oh my gosh, viewers. A 2013 Aston Martin DB9 V12. A fantastic blend of luxury and speed, yes indeed. What's this? 36 to £40,000. I drove one of these at the Volante on a track day in 2023, and it was good. Unfortunately, the dashboard looked like a Christmas tree. This one's probably not like that, but yes, it was very nice. I'd like to drive one of these actually on the road if possible, but I don't know if I'll ever get that opportunity because such sporty cars don't really appear on the channel, do they? Right, viewers, we're going to get to lot number 120 because lot number 119 I don't think is here. This is a Jaguar Mark IV from 1947. Look at this, the 3.5 litre engine. This is before things like the, I don't know, the Mark V or the XK120. This is amazing. It's £50,000 to £60,000. Apparently it's a truly one-of-a-kind vehicle. It's very nice. I mean, it's a very imposing car with a lovely sort of biscuit leather interior. Looks sort of similar quality to that Rolls-Royce there, actually. I don't know if I would buy something like this, to be honest with you, but it is absolutely stunning. Probably a bit more affordable for you. This is lot number 122. This is a 2000 Porsche Boxster S. It says an entry-level Porsche at an affordable price. Now, you can buy them for less than this. Maybe not necessarily too advisable to do so, but you can. That one is locked. It's a 6-speed manual. It's not perfect or anything. We've got paint peeling on the front of there and things, but it's nice. I mean, if I was after a Boxster, that would maybe be a good place to start. Now, some of you will say that what on earth is a Ford Fiesta ST doing in here? How do we put this? This Fiesta ST, which I think is a 2005, it says 2008, this is a pre-facelift one, so I think it's a... Oh, sorry, there's two of them. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, so this is the 2005, it's an 8 car, there is a 2005 one in here as well. This is actually estimated, are you ready for this? £4,000 to £5,000. The thing is, with the Mark 6s, they're starting to rust really badly now. A lot of these have been thrashed. This looks in absolutely amazing condition. It's not perfect, but it looks very, very nice. I would not be surprised, this is just the ST500, which is a limited edition one, but this actually fetches all of that, and maybe some more, because they are actually now starting to get collectible in nice condition like this. Next, number 124, this is a 1958 Turner 950S. I can't say I've ever heard of one of these personally before the years. Little sort of racing car from the late 50s. Got an information sheet on here that I don't have time to read, unfortunately, but that's nice and comprehensive. We've got everything on here. It's a 950cc engine and a close ratio 5-speed gearbox. It looks a bit uncomfortable to me, viewers. I'm not sure I'd get on very well with that, but you know, some of you might think that's amazing. Next, we've got another MGB, another red one, another late one. This is an 81 registered car, though it would have been made in 1980. This also has no estimate on it. I wonder if they were from the same collection, these two MGBs, because they've been modified in a sort of quite a similar way. It's got Moonlight style wheels on it. It's had the bumpers, I think, they're deleted, which is fine, I suppose. I prefer them being deleted with the chrome bumper conversion. Again, very similar interior to the other one, have the seats changed. It's not perfect or anything, but it's quite presentable. It paints a little bit on the scruffy side. It's probably an old restoration, this one. But it's quite nice, I suppose. There's not much information on this at the moment, but there we go. Viewers, that Cozzy's still here. Anyway, 2007 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. 800 horsepower, 26 to 28,000 pounds. So the MGB, we just saw, I don't know, reserve. This has obviously a reserve on it. Again, I hate to say this too many times in this video, but I don't think this is really for me. Left-hand drive is not something I particularly enjoy. It is a 6-speed manual with a lot of power and a V8, but I think possibly I would prefer something else. Very nice. Lot number 127, a 1964 Bentley S3. Estimate 24 to 26,000 pounds. Now the Mustang's actually estimated at more than this. Now whether you think that's a good idea or not, I don't know. I know what I prefer. Let's see if the door's open so we can experience some beige leather interior goodness. Yes, viewers, look at this. Beige leather interior with lots and lots and lots of wood. It looks very nice, viewers. We like this very, very much. It's exactly the sort of thing that would make us very happy. Not that we'll be able to... Oops. What's it with these old cars? You can't shut the doors on them properly. I'll have to do. Whoops. Yeah, it's very nice. Again, it's not perfect. We can see it's an older sort of restoration. It's got orange peel going on here. I quite like that bit. I could prefer that to the Rolls-Royce, to be honest. My gosh, feels like a bumper sale this month. Lot number 128, a 1973 Jaguar E-Type Series 3 automatic. Now this is I think, a US spec one. That's not a lot of money actually for an E-Type, although E-Type values have very much softened over the last few years. What can we say? It's just arrived, so there's not a lot of information out there about this. But there's another E-Type in Vauxhall. I know that I probably prefer that one. Well, this is significantly cheaper. Mind you, viewers, I prefer this even more. This 1995 Vauxhall Cavalier Mark III 2-litre CDX Saloon. It's not in perfect condition. You can see we've got duct tape on the lights, we've got peeling paint, that fuel filler cap doesn't look very good, that side repeater's missing, it's only got a cloth interior. However, this is no reserve, viewers, and this could well end up at no budget reviews money. It does probably need a repaint. Do we have an MOT? It doesn't say anything about this car at all. Oh, here we go. No, I don't believe so. The MOT certificate this year has been misplaced. Okay. Yeah, it needs a lot of tidying up, this. I'm not going to lie. It's not rusty or anything like that, but it's going to need a lot of tidying up. So, are any of you brave enough to buy that? I'm not quite sure I am, although I very much like it. Next, we've got this 2002 Mercedes SL55 AMG. This is 9 to 11,000. It's a little bit more than the other car, the 2004 car. Obviously, this is more powerful. We've seen this working. We've put the hood up and down and things like that. I've just seen it all working. Again, I don't think this is quite me. It's very nice. I just would be a bit concerned if things all went wrong on it and then it's beyond economical repair, which could be a problem. It's far more something that, Matt from High Peak Autos likes. He's a bit more of a sort of, I don't know, more extrovert person than I am. Right View is a Catfish Camaro from 1996. Again, no reserve on this. They were sold in this country, I think like later versions of this were, only left-hand drive. No reserve, so what it's worth, I don't know. A lot of American cars over here don't necessarily fetch a lot of money. This one might not either. Is it open? No, it's locked. It's an automatic. Yeah, I can't say much about these, to be honest with you. Probably in America there's more of a market on them. I'm not sure what the market is like them over here. Number 134 is this 2005 Bentley RT, estimate 12 to 15,000. It's a lot of performance and very imposing car for not a lot of money. Now the black on black sort of aesthetic is not really what I subscribe to, but the seats do look very comfortable. Look at all these dials and things. That will have a V8 in it, won't it? Very nice. Probably a bit too sort of sinister looking for me, I think. Probably we prefer dark blue or dark green to beige leather interior, wouldn't we? So next you've got this 1999 Porsche 911 996 Carrera. This has actually been facelifted to look like a 997, which is an interesting choice. Estimate on this is 11 to 13,000. So 996s have actually gone down in value compared with a few years ago. This is a 6-speed manual. Do I like the sort of what we've done with this? I don't know. I suppose it's interesting. What have we got on this in terms of mileage? 106,000. 300 horsepower, 6-speed manual. Upgrade of Apple CarPlay and desirable factory sunroof. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I like what we've done to it or not. I would just leave the car as it is, personally. I've driven one of those. They're quite good fun. They have got a lot of power. A great deal of power. Right, viewers, next MGB. This is an MGB number 3. This is a 1969. Unlike the other two, this has actually got a reserve on it, so it's estimated at £6,000 to £7,000. Strong history, great representation of verified mileage. Yes, indeed. Earlier interior. I mean, it's not perfect or anything like that. Just do a bit of a clean. Compared with the others, it may look a bit better on this one. Again, it depends what you prefer, doesn't it? This is nice, viewers. It's a 1972 Cortina 2000 GXL. Estimate is this 14 to 16,000. 70s and 80s Fords are worth a lot of money now. This is very nice. Obviously, since Life on Mars came out many years ago, these have been quite desirable. This has had a Type 9 5-speed fitted to it at some point in its life. It is in rather nice condition, this. Got nodding dogs in the back. I really want to drive a Mark III Cortina. I have been offered actually one to have a go in. I should get around to that at some point. That looks stunning though. That's really, really nice. Next, got 2003 Smart Roadster. A car I see it shows these days because they're probably classics. I mean, this car is over 20 years old now. It's got a Brabus conversion fitted to it, but no reserve on it. What's it worth? I have absolutely no idea. The Smart Car Superstore, apparently, this came from originally. Looks like a press registration or something for this, but I wouldn't know. Maybe. I think at the time that was where they were registered on an R plate for the press cars, but there we go. Is this the sort of thing that you like? Let me know in the comment section below. Who would have thought a few years ago that you could pick up a 911 for under £10,000, but this 1999 Carrera Tiptronic S is actually estimated at £9,000 to £11,000. Whether it will fetch that we don't know, but it's interesting that that's the estimate on one of these. So they have softened a lot in price, these 911s. This was the type that I drove, actually it was a silver one, it's a 2000 coupe rather than a convertible. But this is the Tiptronic gearbox, probably a bit easier for someone like me to drive. It looks, to be honest, it looks quite good. I wonder what will fetch on Saturday. Lot number 140, a 1999 BMW E328i E36 convertible edition. I imagine like limited edition right at the end on a T-plate. So very late E36, one of the last. Sort of cream leather rather than beige, I think, and no wood, but okay. Fitted with the upgraded wing mirrors, or door mirrors, I should say. Estimate £6,000 to £8,000. Given how popular E36s are these days, you see them at shows everywhere. This one looks in nice condition, actually. It's not the colour I would choose. I think it's a little bit too sort of extroverted colour. I'd put something a little bit subtler than this, but it's very nice. Next, we've got this 1966 Jaguar E-Type Series 1 Coupe. It's 4.2. I drove a 2+2 model a number of years ago, actually, in 2020, for the 1,000 subscriber special, which seems like an age ago, not too far from here at Bewley, and it was amazing. I can't believe this car is estimated at £45,000 to £50,000. It looks a lot more expensive than that, but they've got to be in excellent condition to fetch top money. It's nice. I probably wouldn't have one of these for the simple reason that the bonnet is so long when you come out of junctions that it's a bit scary, and also there's no power steering in one of these. They're a bit heavy. But everybody should at least try an E-Type at some point in one's life. Now viewers, answer me this question. What on earth is this Granada still doing here? I know when you enter a car into the auction you get 2 free re-entries. I think we've had quite a few of these. It's only estimated at £5,000 to £6,000. This is an 85 Granada Mark II 2.8 GL estate with an automatic gearbox. It's had various upgrades to the front to make it look more like a gear. Yes, my difference is quite high. It's about 170,000, I think. I don't know why it's still here. I thought Mark II Granadas were worth more than this. The Mark III wheel's a bit weird. But yeah, somebody come and buy this. Otherwise I'll keep having to talk about it, and that makes me a little bit sad, because I like Mark II Granadas very much. Next we've got this Dodge Ram Hemi Evernham Motorsports Edition. A bold NASCAR and special edition Ram. Rare, powerful and packed with character. I think that's an excellent description of this. Let's just see if this personal plate comes with it. Again, it's really not my kind of thing, but I don't know anything about stuff like this. It's very, very powerful, this thing. Lots of creature comforts. No, I don't know if it comes with it or not. It's quite big. You're going to have just somewhere rather large to fit it in. But we like this, viewers, in a sort of crazy way. And some of you probably think that is the best thing you've ever seen. A bit more subtle is this 1952 MG TD competition model. Estimate 12 to 13,000. It's a shame about this paintwork. I mean, look at this, I can feel it. It's just all needs doing again, which is a real shame. The interior is very nice though. Mechanically it looks very good. It just depends what you want to do about that paintwork. I don't necessarily want to end on a downer, viewers, but look at this 1985 Bentley Turbo R. It's got no reserve and it looks so sad sitting here. Suspension's not working properly, tyres are flat and cracked, the sills are not good. Oh, viewers, these just aren't worth a lot of money in this sort of condition. Will it even reach no budget reviews money? I don't know. It's such a shame. It's going to need so much work doing to it, this. Did you see how much it's actually going to go for? Anyway, that's it. I must point out that not all the cars here are actually for sale, and not all the cars in the sale are here. That is a disclaimer I often give, but thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video and leave a comment below, and we shall see you again next month for some more incorrect information.